Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Hello? I never know. I never know. I say this every time. Hi! Hello, and welcome to Third Rail Thursday. My name is They Make It Like That, and this is Tim. No, that's wrong. Can we start that? Can we start that again? Can we start that? Okay. Hi! Welcome to Third Rail Thursday on They Make It Like That. My name is Tim, and we are gonna do some things and stuff. Because it's Thursday. It's Third Rail Thursday. And that's super exciting. Let me just rearrange my computer so I can see my chat at the same time. Because that's fun. Yeah. Hang on a second. Anyone ever have a computer that's really slow? And then you're clicking around and all of a sudden this weather thing pops up and it's like, hey, look, check it out. This is the weather. Go away. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Anyway. Hi. Hello, everyone. Congratulations to Dwight of Curly Express. Although he has no friends, he still won 10 points because he was the first one here. So that's fun. Your points are non-transferable. You can use them at any time at various places that They Make It Like That points. I'm on the point system now, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I'm on the point system, so you guys better start collecting points. I don't know what they're for. We'll figure it out. But you're on the point system, and that's fun. Okay, so as you can see, we are not working on the layout tonight. Well, I guess you can't see that because you don't know what we're working on. Because I'm just in my basement. I'm not in my garage this week. But we're working on something, and that's going to be fun. We're going to take a look at these cars. These are some cars that I did a while back. Perhaps you remember them. I don't know if you do or not. Maybe you do. I think I did both of them live, so you may or may not have seen them, and that's super cool. Hang on a second. I'm trying to multitask. I'm trying to make this like seamless so that you don't see me like clicking around and stuff, but I haven't done this in a while. Also, it feels like it's been forever since I've done this, but it's just because July had 5 Thursdays, so it's like an extra week where I'm not here. So yeah, if you guys remember those cars, they're super cool and super fun and all that. I know if Jason were here, he would be all over them because they're cotton belts. But we got ourselves a couple more. Look at that. Look at that. We got more cotton belts, and a fun little camera angle change because I wanted to. So we did that. I don't know how late I'm going to go tonight. It probably won't be super late because I'm very tired and sore from work. But we're going to do some fun times today. Yeah, so the point system is new. You can just earn points just by being good citizens. You can earn points by being a loyal subscriber to the channel. You can earn points obviously by being first in the chat because Dwight was the first in the chat and he got 10 points, so that's fun. Yeah, so basically, I mean, first off, anybody who likes this live stream gets a point. So that's an automatic. And I'm not keeping track of how many points you have. You have to keep track of your own points. because I'm not that sophisticated, but that's fine. It's on the honor system. Okay, so M&M Rails, you lose a point because you tried to say that you were first, even though I know you weren't. Curly, of course, you have... Okay, so Curly, I'm going to assume you have 11 points now because you liked this stream and you were first. So what's up, Curly Express? Hello, Roger. Roger Coleman's here. We got Angela Crawford. Hello, Angela Crawford. Trackside Mike. Jackie. Split Rock. More Dwight. Hello, Kevin. Hello, John. From Schuylkill River Valley. Am I saying that right? Schuylkill River Valley. I think so. Oh, there's also another John. I'm just going to collectively... Okay, ready? Hi, John. That's every John that will ever be in this live. I covered it. There. Check the timestamp. And if a John enters the chat, Mark, if you could just send them to that timestamp where I say, hi, John, then we're good. Yeah, so Mark, you said you have 457 points. Good for you, Mark. That's awesome. Hopefully they are redeemable at some point. This is already going nowhere, and I love it. Okay. What else is there to say, really? Other than, oh yeah, I did have a couple things I wanted to say. I had a couple things I wanted to say, so I'm gonna say them. This is all just stalling while I figure out what I'm gonna do. I don't know if you guys know that or not. And also, so I can drink my coffee. So, I redeemed 900 points for a glow-in-the-dark watch. Oh yeah, no, I forgot. I have to send that out to you, Mark. It's gonna just be from the dollar store, probably, if they have those at the dollar store. But I will get that to you, don't worry. Okay, so life update. Been working like crazy at work. Like crazy. And, I tweaked my shoulder pretty bad yesterday. So I mean, I feel a little bit better now. Like yesterday, I literally could not move my head. I was just like, I came home and I just sat down on the couch like this. And I just like, okay, here you go. And then I didn't go anywhere, didn't do anything. Now I can move my head a little bit better today, but I can't go like past here. It hurts to look up, but I feel it now more in my back, which is not fun. So I'm hoping that gets better soon, because I have lots of fun plans for this weekend. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Lots of videos hopefully coming soon. Yeah, and that brings me to my next point. I do plan on hopefully starting to post more regularly. I know I've said that before, but I do plan on posting more regularly. I have a plan, like a real plan, where I am going to film more than I post. Like I want to get ahead of the ball. I want to film more than I post. Even if I have the video ready, I'm going to wait and post at a consistent pace that's slower than the pace that I film, so that I always have something coming. I don't know if it's going to be once a week, or if it's going to be twice a month, or if it's even going to be once a month. I don't know. But I do plan on posting more consistently. Life is a little more organized here since the move. We're not there yet, but we are getting there. And you'll see more about that in upcoming videos. John wants to know if anyone lives near Kitchener. Lots of people live near Kitchener. Mark, you're right. I know that there's a lot of people that live in Kitchener. I don't know the population of Kitchener, but I assume that most of the people that live in and around Kitchener live near Kitchener. Split Rock wants to know if Canadians call the dollar store the loony store. No. 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 Because there's nothing in the world that's worth $1 anymore. Might as well be called the $5 store. Trackside Mike wants to know what I do. What do you do, Tim? That's what he said. How much time do you have? It takes a lot of explanations as to what I do. Short answer is I am an industrial sculptor. Long answer is I build large three-dimensional things of various descriptions, and I never know what it's going to be from week to week, and that's fun. Mostly out of styrofoam, but there is some wood construction as well and some metal construction. A lot of that is structural for said foam construction, but yeah, it's a fun time. It's different every week, and it's a fun time. But right now we are building giant pencils for Rogers. So for the Americans, Rogers is one of our top like phone and internet companies, kind of like Bell. I don't know if you've heard of Bell. Yeah, so we have Rogers, and for their back to school promotion, they're gonna have all these giant pencils in their mall displays, like in their window displays and stuff. So we're making all kinds of like 36-inch styrofoam pencils. So that's fun. Yeah. Hello, Ben. Welcome. Hello, Sparky. G'day, Sparky. And Mike is here. Hello, Mike. Stanley Cup champion, Mike. We're working on your cars, Mike. We're working on your cars. Should I do something Golden Knight related? I don't know. I still don't even know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something. I am going to work on these cotton belt cars. I don't know if I'm going to get both of them done or if I'm going to get either of them done. I don't know. I'm just going to work on some stuff and do some things. And you guys can earn some points. And, yeah, that'll be fun. Okay. Forever DC 302 is on board. Train Canada wave. Good. Alright, so you get 3 points for the use of emojis. Doug gets 3 points. Just saying. So as I said before, I'm on the point system now. Why does one say cotton belt and the other one say cotton belt? Well, because somebody hit enter after typing this one, and then it went to another line, and then this one they just hit space. That's my guess anyway. We're just gonna do some stuff. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, so I'm on the point system for those of you just joining me. So you can earn points. You can earn points and redeem them at your discretion. They don't really do anything, and you have to keep track of how many points you have. But yeah, you just go ahead. Good luck to all of you. I'm sure that most of you are going to get lots of points. and then you can make fun of the people that don't get any. But just keep it clean. That's all I ask. Just keep it clean, because we don't want anybody crying or being sad in any way. We just want to have a good time. You know? We just want to have a good time. Which one has a broken... One car has a broken... Which one are you talking about? Oh, this one here. Oh, I see. You want me to put a dab of glue on that for you, Mike? You got eagle eyes, man. Holy. Kevin has all the points. Let's give it up for Kevin. I'm so glad my dog doesn't bark whenever you knock on something random. Or when I watch Jeopardy. Okay. I literally spent my entire day sharpening pencils, and I just had to sharpen a pencil. So that's fun. Okay. This one. You know you're up to no good when the owner of the car starts messaging you. Let's do a crash zoom on this. Actually, no. Let's do a transition. Because I can. How you liking the new camera angle? You know? We'll zoom back to that one. And then we can... Ho ho ho, look at that. Look at that. So how's everybody's week so far? I mean, the week's kind of almost done. Everybody, at least everybody in North America, celebrated their countries in various ways. We had Canada Day, or as I like to call it, Canada, on Saturday, which meant that Monday was a holiday. That transferred over. And then you guys had Murica, or as you guys like to call it, the 4th of July. But that to me just sounds like the date. I like to call it Murica. What was I was going to say something. Oh yeah. So we had a holiday on... Saturday was Canada Day. And then Monday was technically the holiday, because Canada Day fell on a weekend. I was unhappy with that situation because on Saturday things were still closed. So we couldn't do anything, like we couldn't go to the grocery store, for example, because things were closed. But then things were also closed on Monday. So that meant that Sunday was just super crazy, nuts, hectic. Because everybody was trying to get everything done in anticipation for Monday being off. And it was kind of annoying, I'm not going to lie. I think that if it's going to be the Monday, it should just be the Monday. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's my take on the whole thing. How did you guys do it where the 4th of July was in the middle of the week? Did you just have... You just had just a random day off in the middle of the week, or did you make it a long weekend? Or how did that work? America. Whoop! There we go. I need to... Okay, so this camera that I'm testing out tonight, I should just tell you, I'm testing out a camera tonight. Had this camera for a long time, but I've never really used it for streaming because it is wonky. It doesn't give what's called clean HDMI out. It shows all of the information on the camera while you're working, or while you're streaming rather, and it's kind of annoying. So I found a workaround where I clear off all of the display information, but it still says no card in camera. So I had to zoom in my stream to get rid of that. But it also has this feature where it times out every, I think it's 3 minutes or so. And that's the max that you can set it to. Like my top-down camera, I have it set to never time out, which is awesome because I got a special battery that plugs into the wall, and it never dies, and it just is always on when I'm streaming. But this camera dies after 3 minutes and just goes to rainbow bars. So I have to literally every few seconds just push a button when I remember, but I don't always remember, and then it ends up going rainbow bars. But oh well. Okay, so here in Las Vegas, the mail service, banks, and government buildings were closed. Everything else was open as usual. Okay. In Canada, for Canada Day, we just have, like, everybody has a big old barbecue, basically. Like, all the major towns and cities have, like, a big celebration, have music and food and all kinds of fun stuff. Parades. I'm sure you guys have parades. But, when do you do it? Do you do it on the weekend, or do you do it on the day of? Where I live, they banned fireworks. But yet, people still did fireworks. Nobody really said anything. I don't know if anybody got caught using fireworks, but it happened. People used fireworks. It's a little too big. That's why I love pencils. Don't really love pencils this week, but that's why I love pencils. Bubs is on vacation. All right. Whoop. Come back. There we go. Bubs is on vacation. 20 points. There you go. I should post a video about how to earn points and what earns you the most points. That should be a fun video. Would you guys watch that video? I got some fun videos in the pipeline, man. In the pipeline. Do we get points for guessing the word? You know it. But you lose points if you're wrong. So it's a gamble. You don't go back to work until July 30th. Whoa. But aren't you military, Bubs? I have a feeling you're military. So that kind of makes sense. Heyo! Doug gets 5 points. Would have been 10 if he didn't question himself. There's a lot of rules to these points, but you'll get it. You'll get the hang of it. You guys will probably know more about the point system than I will, but that's fine. Then you can manipulate the system. Whoop! Rainbow bars. Oh, man. I lose 5 points every time you see rainbow bars. Mark, if you go live in 30 minutes, then I'm gonna leave and go watch and get 200 points. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh man. Leaning over a table doing graffiti is not good for my posture, which is evident when I am sore. How many people we got watching now? I can't see those statistics. 17 people? Alright. You guys should call your friends. Call your friends and tell them to come watch. Mark's gonna also do graffiti, in case you're wondering. After that one stream where he did graffiti, he got confident. He was telling me the other day he wants to start doing graffiti every time it's his turn to do Third Rail Thursday. Which reminds me, I need to tell you guys Third Rail Thursday, in case you're new, which you're probably not. Third Rail Thursday is a live stream show that we do every Thursday. There's 3 of us. Technically 4 of us if you count Dave. Which, I mean, you gotta count Dave. He jumps in whenever we have a 5th Thursday in the month, and that's fun. So we got Dave, who is sometimes here. We got Chris from Go VR Go Home, and we've got Mark from M&M Rails, and myself. They make it like that. And do yourself a favor and just subscribe to all of us. Links are in the description. And then click all of our bells so that you're notified whenever we go live. We have a set schedule, but sometimes it swaps around because of our own personal lives and whatnot. Or if one of us gets sick or just doesn't feel like doing it because we're mad at Chris or something. But yeah. But yeah, so it's myself. I'm the first Thursday of the month, and then we have Chris from Go VR Go Home is the second Thursday of the month, and then Mark from M&M Rails is the third Thursday of the month, and then the fourth Thursday of the month is GVO After Dark over on Chris's channel. I'm sure you guys have all heard this before, but it's in my contract. I have to say it every week, so that's what I'm doing. Yeah, so that's that. Got that out of the way. Now Chris won't be mad at me because I didn't say anything. And because of that, I get 10 points. Now here's the thing about me. I'm definitely not going to keep track of my own points. So that's on you guys. You guys can let me know how many points I have. And that's fine with me. Man, when a paint marker works, it's just a dream come true, honestly. They don't always work, though. It's tricky because of the irregular surfaces and materials that you paint on with them. Sometimes they just stop working. But when they work, man, oh man, it's awesome. Let's get ourselves some paint. So how's everyone doing? I asked that earlier and then I didn't check the chat, so I'm not going to scroll up. I might watch the replay later, but how's everyone doing? I've always found with live streaming, it's a very one-sided conversation. But that's okay. That's how I have conversations on a regular basis, just with myself. And it's fun. Because I always laugh at my own jokes. I'm always there for myself. Never let myself down, you know? It's pretty good. It's a pretty good deal. Let's paint. So I did some G-scale the other day. That was fun. There should be a video coming out about it, and that'll be fun. You guys can look out for that. So here's the thing. Here's the thing about G-scale. I love G-scale. Obviously, I don't have the space or the money to do G-scale, or else I definitely would, because I think it's super cool. Whoa, my paint marker was still a little wet, so we're getting some black mixed in. But you know what? They make it like that. There's no real rule to how I paint this. I'm just gonna paint it. Mike said do some stuff, so that's what I'm gonna do. Well, he didn't say that exactly, but he's never yelled at me yet. So, yeah, so what was I saying? Something about G-scale. Yes, I was saying that I love doing G-scale. I love working on G-scale. So whenever people bring me G-scale, I get excited. However, okay, and don't get me wrong, when I do commissioned work, I will do whatever you want. Unless it's terrible. Like, I'm not gonna write a bunch of slurs on a train car or anything like that. But anyway, I will do graffiti on anything that you ask me to. Any car that you ask me to. For my own personal stuff, I limit myself to the modern era, because I don't necessarily like putting graffiti on a train car that isn't from an era where graffiti was around. But that's just me. If you want to commission me to put graffiti on an older era car, that's fine. But with G-scale, I have yet, in my 13 years of doing model train graffiti, I have yet to do G-scale graffiti on a modern G-scale rolling stock. It's on my bucket list. So if you have modern G-scale and you want to get it done, I would honestly give you a discount. I wouldn't do it for free, but I would give you a discount if you sent me modern G-scale to have done. Rainbow bars. Split Rock gets all my points. Congratulations, Thomas. I don't know how many points I had, though. So, I just trust that you know how many I had, and now they're yours. Mike says, how many cars have you got lined up? Are you talking about, like, for tonight, or like lined up for myself to paint for other people, or what are we talking? What are we talking now? So Dougie's got some G-scale, he says. Send on, friend. Now, that being said, the discount, it's going to cost you some points. Oh yeah, and I completely overlooked Dave. I didn't mean to. I saw you in the chat. Hi, Dave. How's it going? Good to see you live the other day. That was cool. It was funny because I forgot that there was 5 Thursdays this month. And then I'm like, yo, who's live? Who's live this week? I thought it was going to be GVO After Dark. So I instinctively went to Chris's channel. Nothing. I'm like, what's going on? And then sure enough, I get the notification. What up? It's Dave. How many people unsubscribed to Dave's channel when he stopped doing Third Rail Thursday on a regular basis? I'm asking for a friend. No hard feelings if you did. It's kind of expected, really. Not that I mind, because I took his spot. Mark, someone just entered the chat. You know what to do. I refuse to acknowledge them because that's already been done. Thank you, Mark. I didn't know the timestamp, but yeah, thanks, Mark. 10 points. But John, no, it's just so we're clear, I'm not ignoring you. I just I don't need to say hi to you. That's all there is to that. And if you're super confused, which I assume you are, then just watch the replay and you'll figure it all out. Whoop, Tim Brim. Who's watching on their TV besides Mark? Do people watch YouTube on their TV? How many I'm curious. How many people watch YouTube videos on their TV? Okay, better question. When it's time for you to like catch up on your YouTube, which I assume you guys do, because I do, what device do you watch on? Do you watch on your phone? Do you watch on your TV? Do you watch on your computer? Do you not watch at all and you just hear about it from friends? Have you literally never watched a single one of my videos except for my live streams? Or do you watch it like live and you're like actually in the room with me right now and I can't see you? Hey Jackie, thanks for the reminder to hit like. Not only do you get a point for hitting like, but Jackie, thank you for the reminder, and then you get 5 points. So Jackie, you're at 6 points. Or you just earned 6 points, I assume, because you liked it and also told other people to like it. Oh, and 1 point for the use of an emoji. There you go. Just so you know, though, You can't just use a bunch of emojis and get points, because it's not going to be every emoji that gets you points. Just so we're clear. I don't want you thinking that... Hang on a second. I don't want you thinking that every emoji is going to be points. See, Mark, you would have gotten a point for that emoji because it's topical. But because you're creeping me out by being in my basement, you lose 5 points. Tell you what, I'll be fair. You get 1 point for the emoji, but you lose 5 points. So technically you lose 4 points. That's how that works. I don't make the rules. Yeah, so this is gonna take a bit of time to dry. I don't know if I'll get to line work tonight or not. But I think it's looking like something, isn't it? I think so. Mark, to answer your question, there are 2 on this side and 1 on this side because it's kind of booming out. And when has a boom ever been symmetrical? Are booms symmetrical? I don't think they are. That's all I have to say about that. Okay. What are we doing now? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Alright, Mark, take it easy. Have a nice night further. You lose 10 points for leaving early, though. Hate to break it to you. Once again, I don't make the rules. Do I have tape down here? I don't think I do. For the first time ever. Oh, here's some. But it's green. What the heck? Who uses green tape? Okay. Whoa! Flippy. Mark left and nobody's talking. Well, yeah, because Mark is the life of the party. Everybody knows that. And, Dwight, you get 5 points for bringing that up. And now, people can either carry on with that topic, or, we can come up with a new one. Either or, it doesn't really matter to me. Better be a good topic, though. That's all I'm saying. Oh, man. My back is cooked, yo. Sheesh. Like oven roasted back. Not a fun time. I mean, doing graffiti is fun, but I'm kind of hunched over a little bit, and that's not fun. Can you guys see that? Is it in focus? autofocus. Maybe that'll help. You guys are quiet. You're all gonna lose all your points. I don't have the screen open on my computer to see how many people are even here. So I could just be here by myself for all I know. Okay, we got Mystic Railroad in the chat. Hello, Mystic Railroad. Did I recover from Canada Day? Yeah. Didn't really do a lot. I cleaned up my garage, put some lighting so that I can film in there a little easier, which is good, because every time I wanted to film something, like if I wanted to work on the layout or build something or whatever, I planned on filming, right? But then in order to film, I needed light, and that meant having to lug all of my lights up from the basement and setting them up, and then you got tripods everywhere, and it was just a nightmare. So I got some lights, hung them up. Now my garage is super bright, and it's exciting, and I cannot wait to do some filming. Mystic, is your name John too? If so, then I take back my hello, because I said hello to all Johns earlier today. I said, listen, there's going to be lots of Johns. I'm just going to say hi, John, and that'll be that. And then I told Mark to let everybody know that that's what I decided to do. And then Mark left. So, okay, so Chris is here now. Chris, if anyone named John enters the chat, just tell them to watch the replay and figure out why I'm not saying hi to them. It's not because I'm ignoring them, it's because I've already said hi to John. And if I didn't know your name was John and I accidentally said hello, well then I take it back. Okay, so Mystic Railroad, your name is John. I take it back. Sorry. But, I'm sure you understand. At least I hope you understand. Oh, I am completely off. There we go. You wish you could move to Vancouver. Why Vancouver? And where do you live now? Those are two serious questions. I mean, where you live now, I guess, is not that serious, but I just want to know why Vancouver. All right. Yes, you are right. It is an acrylic pen. 4 points. That's pretty cool, John. Just don't take food off my kids' plates, and I don't care how good she gets. I mean that in the nicest way possible. That's awesome. There needs to be more people doing this kind of stuff because they make it like that. You don't see enough of it, really. I mean, I'm seeing more and more people doing graffiti on model trains, but still, I still see so many modern looking layouts. bright and shiny and plastic rolling stock. So how many of you were anticipating working on the layout instead of graffiti this week? Anyone? Or did anyone remember that I was building a layout? Bruce is clearing out some space this weekend so I can get going on some bench work. Bench work is a word I like to hear. That means you're doing something. I appreciate people that do things. Build. You can watch trains all day long, that's fun. But you gotta build stuff. And you can't say, oh, I don't have the space. Oh, I don't have the space. Because I promise you, if you really tried, you could have the space. And that, my friend, is the beauty of N-scale. Woo, rainbow bars. So I'm gonna hack this camera. I know someone that can help me out with that, where I can hack into it. And Canon, if you're listening, just stop listening for a second. I heard that you can hack this camera so that it doesn't shut off. And so that you don't get the weird information and stuff across the screen. So I'm gonna try that. If that works, well then, I got myself a second angle, and that's exciting. Okay, that's looking like something. It's actually kind of hard to pick up on camera what I just did. If I show you this, can you see it? That's my thumb. Get out of there, thumb. Yeah. So that's that. I have to let the paint marker dry, the black paint marker dry, because I want to do some detail in the 3D bits with some white. But that has to be like completely dry, or else it's not going to work. So I'll probably have to wait until next time to finish this one. This one, it also is still feeling a bit damp. Sheesh, man. All this waiting for paint to dry. I can't go on much longer. My back is killing me. I hate to sound like a punk, but I might call it early this week. I mean, I know I've done 4-hour streams before, and that's fun, and that's great. But I'm very sore. If you missed it, I was working. I was at work yesterday, and my whole shoulder, I have a bad shoulder to begin with, but my whole shoulder and then the back of my neck just tensed up. It just tensed up like crazy. Good night, Jackie. 7 points. But 2 for leaving, so yeah. Or -2 for leaving, rather. So 5 more points. There you go. Keep track of your own points. I'm not going to keep track of your points for you. But yeah, so my shoulder just seized up and my neck seized up, and literally last night I could not move my head. It was terrible. It was very sore. Today my head moves a little bit better. It still hurts a little bit to look up and to the right, but now I feel it in the center of my back. Just a long day, and I guess maybe because I was kind of overcorrecting from the parts of me that were stiff. But yeah, and then now I'm like kind of slouched over a table painting. So that's not good for the posture, is it? But yeah, no problem, Mike. This one is pretty much done. I just have to do... Oh, you can't even see. I'm looking at both of my camera angles on my screen, so sometimes I forget that you're not looking at it. This one is pretty much done. I just have to do a little bit of detail in the 3D parts, but I can't do that until it's fully dry. And I'll probably do a little bit of tagging and stuff here and there and whatever else. And then this one, I just have to wait for the base coat to dry before I can do any line work. Yeah. So rather than start another car and further injure myself to the point where I might not go to work tomorrow and then I don't have any money, I am going to call it. Do I have a picture-in-picture set up on this thing? Where is it? Nope, I guess I don't. Oh, wait. Do I? Hang on. Hang on a second. Add existing. Where is it? No. Hang on. What do I do? Add a existing. Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. Haha, I did it. I haven't set anything up on this thing in a while. There. Transition. Haha, there we go. Not that I needed to do that just to say goodbye, but now you can see what I did and you can see me saying goodbye. So that's fun. Oh, and if I really wanted to, hang on a second, I could even, there. Yeah, check that out. Totally Totally unnecessary, but yeah, anyway. Goodbye. There. Yeah, so that's an evening. That's an evening of Third Rail Thursday. You all get an extra 10 bonus points for sticking around. No. You know what? I'm feeling generous. You all get 30 extra bonus points for sticking around. Yeah. As I said, keep track of your points. I'm not going to keep track of the points for you. You can use them at any time whenever you get a chance. They have no cash value. They're non-transferable. And at any given moment, I might forget about points and you lose all of them. Well, actually, you wouldn't lose them. They would just become useless. Yeah. Now we can put words on your face. What? Huh? Huh? What? I don't know what you're talking about, Kevin. But anyway, that's my evening. That's my stream. Thank you for watching Third Rail Thursday. Next Thursday is Chris. Go via or go home. He will be live. I think it's going to be at 8:30, if I'm not mistaken, because his son has soccer. Anyway, go to his channel and click the bell. That's the best way, because otherwise you might miss the notification. Oh, the chat's on my face. Oh, on your device, the chat's on my face? Oh, okay. Let's check this out. Check this out. Now it's not. Ho ho! I'm dodging. That's fun. So, yeah, so just check out Go Via or Go Home, because next week is his time, and he is going to be live at 8 or 8:30. But if you just click the bell, then you will be notified when he goes live, and you won't miss it. Because why would you want to miss it? That would just suck. I know I wouldn't want to miss it. Who would want to miss it? But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Tune in next week. Go via or go home. And until next time, remember, they make it like that.